go.
And welcome back to the East Auckland Fantasy League podcast. My name is Kane. My co-podcaster, Sam. How you doing, brother?
I'm fucking great. After that, I'm so good.
We
Um,
are less than 50 days away from football. I'm excited.
Good. I'm excited too. It's going to be great. To be specific, it is 40 days, 18 hours, 48 minutes, and 3 seconds until our currently scheduled draft time.
And that's a good thing to start off with. I've already penciled in the time. You might have seen it on the app for the Monday, the 1st, I believe. This will give us enough time for waivers to go through week one. Um, and I think it's a good time I think it's the time we had roughly the last couple of years, and it's kind of worked well with everyone. I think if we set it now, um, it's good because we can work towards it instead of mucking around 2 weeks before the draft and people trying to dodge people. It's also at a good time, I believe, for internationals.
Yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to see me do this and have a look at the time. So the currently scheduled time is 5:30 p.m. GMT plus 12. Okay, now we have people in various parts of the world. Thank you for answering the poll. Tim, if you listen to this at all, please tell us where you're going to be in September. If anyone knows where Tim is, can you please talk to him? If he's in a gutter, someone tell his parents. I don't know. That'll be
Tim, can you hear me?
okay, so 5:30 p.m. GMT plus 12. Yes, that's the time that we plan to draft. For reference, if you're on the west coast of the United States, if you're in Pacific time, it'll be 10:30 p.m. on the Sunday. All right, so it'll be Sunday the 31st of August, 10:30 p.m. If you're in Sydney or Hamilton Island, the eastern coast of Australia, it'll be 3:30 p.m. on the Monday. If you're in Dubai, the UAE, which Evo, I want to come visit you at some point. I didn't get that right. That'll be 9:30 a.m. 9:30 on that Monday morning. So hopefully you can get a morning off work. Dylan, you have it the roughest of anybody because it'll be 6:30 a.m. on that Monday. So nice early start for you. But hey, you can get you can get that early start, do your draft, and then go to work if you work a normal Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job, and hopefully feel really good at work and tell all your colleagues about what you did over the weekend, which is your fantasy football draft, and no one will listen because they probably don't care, but we do.
What do we call Dylan in the group chat?
Was he Mr. Thanksgiving?
Mr. Thanks. Yeah, he was Mr. Who was
he?
Mr. Monday Night? That was also a good one.
Did everyone's nicknames get removed? Everyone's nicknames got removed. I thought everyone had nicknames.
Jason has a habit of doing those.
Nah, Jason just did that in our, interesting. I thought, because we had Mr. Monday Night, we had Mr. Thanksgiving, we had
The Silent Assassin.
the Silent Assassin, obviously the Goat. No, they are still there. Okay, I just can't see. Nicknames. I said the wrong one. So we saw the Silent Assassin, Keeper of Receipts, Daddy, Big Busted Villain Slayer. Dylan is Mr. Thanksgiving. Tim is Mr. Worldwide. I think Dallas used to be Mr. Monday Night, unless it was Dylan that was also Mr. Monday
Oh yeah, I think it was Dallas, and then he changed.
Yeah, to Big Buster Villain Slayer, because he did.
Well, we could probably change that to current champion as well.
We probably can change that to reigning champ. Yeah, probably can.
Okay, hold on, Sam. Those times once again for people listening.
For people listening, those times again. So 5:30 p.m. on Monday in New Zealand would be 3:30 p.m. for the east coast of Australia. It would be 10:30 p.m. Sunday. Yeah, 10:30 p.m. Sunday for those in Pacific time on the west coast of the United States or Canada. For the UAE, it will be 9:30 a.m. on Monday, and for London, it will be 6:30 a.m. Monday.
And that is the 1st of September. Team, if you cannot make that time, let us know, and we will try for a different time.
We'll find something. Yeah, just let us know what does work. We'll put a message in the group chat, and we will put a thing on the Facebook page as well.
I think it's what we've done the last couple of years, and it seems to work. So hopefully it works for everybody. So if you can't make that time, just let us know, and we'll try and make another date.
Yep. Sounds good. Wonderful. Cool. Yeah. So that's 4 days out. It's after preseason week 4. 4 days out from kickoff from the first Thursday night game, which is Cowboys at Eagles, which will be a hell of an opener. Actually, a great way to start the season. I'm excited to see. It's exciting at this time of year because like you forget that like everyone is on a clean slate and all the possibilities are on the table. So like everyone that, most people are healthy. Like Dak is going to be healthy.
That's going to be interesting with Dak, with CD, and Pickens now.
If Dak
not know what's happening in the running game, but that's to be decided, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. Dak needs to stay healthy because if Dak stays healthy, CD and Pickens, I think, are going to be good this year because they're not going to run the ball. Like,
no running game.
They're not. I mean, they could, yeah, but like it's going to be a throw-first offense, and it's going to be really interesting to see that week one. But yeah, again, like we have a healthy Dak, we have CD coming back. I've heard mock drafts with CD Lamb going like 3 or 4, like round 1, 3rd or 4th pick overall. In mock drafts.
The thing I don't like about that is that if Dak goes down again, CD's value just goes.
Oh, I think CD stays pretty good. CD proved he can do it with who was it? It wasn't Cooper Rush last year. Who was
he had a Cooper Rush for a moment of time.
Yeah, but like CD's proved he
Danucci?
can do it.
No.
Yeah, Benton. No, he was. He was at one point, very briefly.
At one point.
Who was the Cowboys' backup? Who is the Cowboys' backup QB? It's Joe Milton from the Patriots.
Oh, they traded for him. That's right.
So they have Joe Milton
after that stellar game.
Yeah. Week 18, Joe Milton. So you have Dak Prescott, Joe Milton, and Will Grier is the other backup. So George Pickens is the one who takes more of a hit if Dak goes down.
That'll be right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, this is a time of year when everyone gets a little bit excited about the prospects of everything. With who's healthy, who's not, who's playing, who's on what team, who's new, who's moved, who's on your keeper roster. You've got.
I love all the hopium in the air, man. Just constantly sniffing that hopium.
Hopium, I love it. That's pretty good actually. I've not heard that one before. I like that.
I mean, I got a bunch of it last year with the Seahawks with the coaching change, and then it slowly turned to copium.
Yeah, it would definitely turn to copium eventually.
Well, don't say anything.
Well, I won't, but I'm going to have to edit that bit out somehow, so I'll do that.
Okay. Let's talk business then.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the trade deadline's not getting moved.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did talk about that before we had to restart the episode because my microphone wasn't working. Trade deadline did not get moved. We are not going to edit that at all. That's going to stay exactly as it is.
But what was that idea you had?
So the idea I had as far as trading goes, especially trading late into the season, so you cannot trade for I have to revisit the idea, but this is for a snake draft. So in a snake draft, because of like a snake draft format, you could trade future picks for players. So people would trade if you could trade a first round pick for a high value player, right? Your future first round pick for a high value player in order to try and win. We don't have that. There is an idea that maybe we could limit trading of players over a certain auction value, right? Or
you can trade future capital.
Yep, you could potentially trade. Yeah. Wow.
Yep. That's instead of the draft pick, right? You just trade a bit of next year's
budget.
Draft. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that opens up a bit of an avenue for that encourages late season trading. So that encourages more, and I think that's going to hamstring teams more. Yeah, depending on a lot of things, but it definitely could hamstring teams a bit more. I don't know how I feel about that one, but yeah, we're just thinking of
an idea. We'll table that, but food for thought.
Ideas to change up the various, just the various ideas that have been thrown around recently. Now, I have completely forgotten everything else that we talked about earlier, so I'm gonna. Here we are. We'll find that. Increasing league fees is a big one. So yeah, obviously these are things that we have talked about on the previous episode that we haven't gone and updated. I'm not one for increasing league fees, but that's because I'm unemployed right now, and I don't want to have to spend $100. And I'm cheap.
The theory is, Sam, is that if you win it all, you win it all.
I won in 2018 when I got so lucky drafting Kareem Hunt for like, I don't know, it was like $30 or something.
You can do that again this year, mate.
To be fair, there are a lot of rookie running backs this year that could potentially be like season winners, league winners. If you have one of them at a reasonable price, I'm thinking Amarian, was it Hampton is on the Chargers?
Well, I can tell you now that Chuba and Chase Brown cost me a total of $7 last year.
I'm aware. And how far did that get you?
Semifinals.
Yeah, you got your third, right? Did you get third?
No, I got fourth.
You got fourth. I don't know if there is it's a rookie. I think if there's a Chuba Hubbard or a Chase Brown this year, it's either a Browns running back, because
no, it's not going to be around. It's like RJ Harvey, or it's going to be the Steelers running back that they got, Johnson.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson. But even then,
or one of these like handcuffs that take over the number one.
Cam Scatterboo.
Cam fucking Scatterboo.
What a fucking name! What a guy! I seen his highlights all last season. He's a beast. He's
a beast. Not sure he can do that in the NFL, but we'll see.
We'll find out. But yeah, like
I'm so skeptical about the Giants. I think Dable was one of the first coaches gone.
I think everyone is always skeptical about the Giants.
Russell Wilson's going to start. It's his third team in 3 years. Fourth team in 5 years.
How does it make you feel knowing that you got the best years of Russell Wilson?
Dude, that was the best trade. Like, looking back on it now, we got like 3 first rounders.
And players.
Yeah.
And they gave him a ridiculous contract.
Oh man, not as ridiculous as Deshaun Watson.
Well, no contract will be as ridiculous as Deshaun Watson, fully guaranteed. Thank you, Cleveland, you idiots.
Dude, that's opened a whole bunch of worms up in the NFL. Have you heard about this collusion cases? Like, all owners are potentially colluding, trying to not give fully guaranteed contracts.
I mean, when you say colluding, like, that's just, they can do that. Like, if they're the ones that are handing out contracts and you have to come to an agreement, then they can be on one side saying, no, I'm not giving you a fully guaranteed contract.
There's a whole thing at the moment, but anyway.
Yeah, I haven't read that the collusion claims. It seems a little wild. I mean, look, the is Deshaun's the only entirely fully guaranteed contract? No, Kirk's was fully guaranteed, isn't it?
No, so all the first round picks this year and some of the second round picks are all fully guaranteed rookie contracts.
Oh, all the first round picks.
Here was the collusion case, right? Lamar Jackson was up for an extension. He got permission to talk to other teams, and no one offered him a fully guaranteed contract. No one. Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, I think the Warriors, you look at what happened with Deshaun Watson and with that fully guaranteed. Because, like, at the end of the day, there have been so many cases of, well, not so many cases, but there have been cases of players getting these giant contracts. Jamarcus Russell, being the number 1 overall pick back before the rookie scale contract, before the last CBA, getting that deal and just not wanting to play and taking home a bag of money. Albert Hainsworth, when he signed with Washington, after being an absolute dominant force, getting like $90 million over 4 years or whatever it was, and then he's literally just lying down on the field halfway through a play because you can't be asked. He's like, I'm getting paid, whatever, And now
Aaron Hernandez, but I get sidetracked.
And Deshaun Watson, like, obviously he's been ineffective and obviously injured recently as well. It's hard to say whether his performance or lack thereof is because he's on the Browns and the Browns are just a shit show of a team, or if he was encouraged, motivated to play as hard as he did to get that contract, And then now that he has it, he doesn't need to. I mean, arguably he should be playing harder because he's earning it, but it's fully guaranteed. So long as he trots out there and throws the ball a few times and doesn't completely suck, then in fact he can still come. If he's on the team, he can even not be on the team and he's still getting paid. That's why the Browns haven't cut him to this point, because he's still on the hook, or they are still on the hook for that money, right?
This is daylight robbery.
Like, I don't know how the Browns gave him that contract, but yeah, the Browns opened a floodgate. They set a precedent, and other teams have said that and said, "Oh, Jimmy Haslam, you're an idiot." No,
Such an idiot.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to give our players this kind of power.
Classic like NFC North, AFC North shenanigans, eh? Like same with the Bengals at the moment. Like,
yeah,
that's one of the biggest question marks of this season, eh? Is what the hell are the Bengals doing on defense?
What the hell are the Bengals doing in general? Like, okay, we know what they're doing on offense. They are just going to score 50 points every game, which, if you have a piece of the Bengals on your fantasy roster, you are going to have a good time.
Again, but like, what if Joe Burrow gets injured? Like, how are you going to win games?
Collusion.
Don't
let him get injured. Right? Every Sunday, hey guys, do what you want. Do not fall on Joe Burrow's ankles. Okay? If you fall on Joe Burrow's ankles, something's going to fall on your ankle, and then it's going to drop you into the ocean.
Funny. We digress though. League fees. I think we should, because it gives us more money to ship the trophy to somewhere international if possible, and we'll start.
That's right. That was the biggest part of the point. Yeah, I'm for that. Dallas, I hope you're keeping that trophy displayed somewhere real nice in your new house.
I hope you kept the box, because you'll be sending back to Australia come January.
Well, you reckon Chris is winning it this year, eh?
Oh, yeah. I would love to see Chris win it, actually. This is our 15th season, and he's not won it once, so Chris would be a good winner.
Okay, of the current... I'm digressing again, because I love digressing. And also, we've talked about all this shit. We just have to put it all up on Facebook and make it official.
Yeah.
But of all the members, who has not won? So Ben Nini has not won. Chris has
Between Sharma and I, we've won it half the time.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I know. If you add Michael in there, I don't know why I called him Michael, but
that's his name.
Yeah, well, Michael. So me, Sharma, and Knutsford have won it 9 times out of 15.
That's fucking disgusting. And then on top, so you have Nick. Nick has 1.
Yeah, so that's 10. You've won 1.
I've won. Nick has 1. Calvin has 1.
Calvin has 1. Dean has 1.
Dealer Dean.
That's it.
Is that it? Is that really it?
Yeah, so that's 14. And this is our 15th season.
Well, I'm looking at the league history now. So, yeah, we have Dallas as a champion, just in time. Saving Private Ryan, which is Kane, so it's 2. I think that was Michael. BBW, Best Bench Wins. Grass Ass of Gaskin, that was you. Team Sharma D's Sharma. Team Sharma D's Sharma. Smoking J's you. Hunting the Wilder People, me. Wheelin' and Dealin', Nick. Team Buds, Dean. Team Sharma. The Nut Deluxe, Michael. Tacos, you. Kickers Win Championships, that was Calvin back before it was Duncan.
Yeah.
And he won the first one.
He won the first one. That was the Ryan Calvin final.
Yeah, right. He won that with an 8-5. Calvin won that coming into the playoffs with the worst record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second worst record, sorry. Did we have 4 or 6 playoffs back then? I can't remember. I think it was 6.
Yeah, I think it was only 12 teams back then as well.
No, it was 14.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was 14.
And that's a while then, hey?
It's always been 14.
Yeah, so the main thing about league fees is sending that trophy somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Now I'm curious. So Ryan's had second. I think that was Ryan that had second there as well.
Yeah, it was.
Cali Swag Distribution Black Pearls.
Yeah, that was Ryan.
Tim's had a second. D Neverkusen. Who is that? Was that on?
Oh, say it again.
Oh, that was Andre Dowman.
Yeah. Why did we get rid of him? Because he was just being stupid one year.
I think that was collusion. or inactivity. Yeah, that Andre might have been inactivity actually.
Yeah, he was, wasn't it? He just like bet like $200 on Adrian Peterson and then left the draft or some shit.
Something like that. Yeah, Dugganort and Co. Who is that?
That was an Evo. I think that was
That
an
was
Evo.
Evo. Dugganort and Co. was Evo. Now I'm curious. I'm going through the second places.
There's like just saying random names of old players, like
Yeah.
amongst boys. Doug Martin.
Jason has another second place. So Ryan has 2 second places. Jason has 2 second places. Dak, nice. That's you. That's right. I beat in the final on that DeAndre Hopkins catch. So you got
Oh
second
my
place.
god! And if I started T.Y. Hilton, I would have won that too.
Jason has another second place. I think that's Evo again. Has a second place. That's Evo again. So Jason has 4. Jason has 4 seconds silver medal. Yeah, Jason has 4 silver medals.
You win, lose, you some.
Yeah, Jason has 4. Evo has 3.
Arguably, though, this could be Jason's best ever season because he gets all of Sunday off to watch football now, where he had to work before.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, whether that helps or not,
He's in the culture, you know.
It's true. Oh god, sorry, I just got a message about changing updates that I've already booked flights for.
No.
No,
When that happens.
Oh, it's all right. It's
Did you get Flexi Fight?
I don't know if those ones are flexi. But okay, well, I'll deal with that another time. Yeah, we'll deal with that another time. So anyway, okay, we talked about the whole Travis Hunter conundrum, but I guess I don't want to dwell on that too much, but I do want to ask a question. Which rookie are you most excited for at each position this year?
Skill players.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously yes.
Okay, for quarterback, it definitely has to be.
Well, a quarterback, it's like Cam Ward. Like, we don't know that Shedeur Sanders is starting or Gabriel are starting in Cleveland. We don't know that Shuck is starting in New Orleans, and
Oh god, you know what I think the Saints are like setting up for? Saints are an absolute mess at the moment. I think they're gunning for that number 1 pick and taking Manning.
Yeah, tanking for Archie.
Yeah, tanking for Arch.
Tanking for Arch. Oh, it's Arch Manning, isn't it? Not Archie. Archie's the dad?
Yeah, I know. Archie's the other brother.
The other brother. Right.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Archie is the granddad. Yeah, Archie is the dad of Eli and Peyton.
Archie is Peyton and
Eli's
dad.
Arch is the son of the other Peyton that's not a quarterback.
Oh,
yeah.
Wild.
So he's not Peyton or Eli's kid.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that checks out. That Saints are going for that number 1 pick. But yeah, otherwise, like a quarterback across the league, like rookie quarterbacks, is Cam Ward.
Well, I'm more excited about the Seahawks quarterback. If he could just like come in wildcat packages and just like have like a touchdown onto a game, it's not going to be fantasy relevant, but that's the one I'm looking forward to the most, I guess.
Is there a greater than 0 chance that rookie? What's a rookie? Who is he?
Jalen Milroe.
Jalen Milroe, that's right. Is there a greater than 0 chance that he pulls a Russell Wilson?
Yeah. I know. I'm saying it's very small, but I think you could beat Sam Darnold.
There is a non-zero chance that Jalen Milroe beats out Sam Darnold, the $90 million contract that he signed, $90 million over 3 years.
If you look at the contract, man, the Seahawks can get out of it after a year.
I mean, that's most NFL contracts these days are like that, but
I don't think it's going to happen. I think he still needs time to develop, but I think it's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's always a possibility, right? There's always a chance greater than 0. At least you have a succession plan. I don't know what the Rams' succession plan is behind Matthew Stafford.
They've got 2 first-round picks next year, so I think they're setting up to trade up for a good one next year.
Yeah,
because the next year quarterback draft class is loaded.
Yeah, I don't know who's coming out next year. I haven't looked into that.
Some good young quarterbacks coming out next year. Arch Manning to start with, maybe.
Yeah, right. Rookie running backs. Who are you most excited for?
Obviously Genty. He's like this blue chip, like Saquon Barkley, but bigger.
Yeah.
He
I
is the
mean,
first running back, but he's going to feature a lot on that Raiders offense.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, he, he comes in with into the best scenario, right?
Yeah, Pete Carroll loves to run the ball.
Pete Carroll loves to run the ball. There's no good back on the Raiders already.
There's no like wide receivers on the Raiders.
What's his name?
Jacoby Myers.
That's the one. Thank you. And Jack Besh, the rookie.
Oh yes, and they've got Brock Bowers.
Yeah, they've got Brock. Yeah, you don't need a wide receiver when you have Brock freaking Bowers. I am curious to see what happens in Los Angeles with Amarian Hampton. Obviously, they signed Najee Harris, but like,
who has an eye injury, and no other details have come out about it yet.
Najee Harris?
Yeah, he had an eye injury like from fireworks, and
that's right.
It's been a couple weeks now, and I think like if it had healed, like the team would have come out and said, yeah, like Najee's fine, but no report has come out that Najee is fine after 2 weeks of that report.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like again, it's Najee Harris, and anyone, like, I mean, Najee's fine. 4 yards to carry, 1,000-yard seasons, like he'll get it done. But like Amarian Hampton's very exciting there as well. A lot of people.
It's going to be Amarian Hampton's season.
Yeah, Hampton season, baby. A lot of people have been talking about RJ Harvey as well, because Sean Payton and the Broncos. But I don't know. I think there are too many mouths to feed there.
Yeah, I think there's a few backs you kind of like on that team.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Jason would love to get excited about Trevion Henderson, because Henderson was one of the more highly touted names in this draft.
He's a home run hitter. But he's not a 3-down back.
7.1 yards per carry last season at Ohio State was Trevion Henderson, but
5'10", so Judkins was the Thunder, but Henderson was the Lightning.
I see. Fair enough. But Quinshon Judkins obviously has been arrested for assault, I believe it is.
Battery. That's the running back I'm least excited to see. I was thinking about him at the start. After that way, no way. Browns are going to score no point. I want no part of the Browns offense this year.
Cedric Tillman could be okay. That's about it.
Yeah, if that's the player you're saying from the Browns, exactly my point.
David Njoku's still a Brown, right?
Yeah, he's probably the best one you want.
Oh, the Browns all depends on who plays quarterback.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Gabriel.
Yeah, I mean they drafted him. He was their highest draft pick, for sure.
And he's a tiny lefty.
A tiny lefty. That's not a good thing in the NFL.
No.
Like being a lefty. Who's a lefty currently? You have Tua. Tua's the only South Lander. Not Desmond Ritter. Who's the who's a Falcons quarterback?
Penix.
Michael Penix. He's a lefty, isn't he?
Lefty's fine. You just need to swap the tackles around.
Yeah, lefties are fine, but has a left-handed quarterback ever won the Super Bowl? Oh,
I'm sure
Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Steve Young's a lefty.
That was quick. Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, how many lefty quarterbacks won the Super Bowl? 3. Steve Young. Oh, there you go. Steve Young and Ken Stabler have been the only 2 left-handed quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl.
It's possible then.
Yeah, it's not common, but it's possible. That was my point, is that lefties haven't had a lot of success in the NFL. The last really good lefty was Michael Vick, and he never made the Super Bowl.
Okay, wide receiver. The one I'm most excited to see is...
I'm excited to hear the announcers say Tetaroa McMillan.
The Panthers are curious. I think their offense is going to be all right. It'll be top half.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear everyone say Tetaroa, because it's not how you say his. I mean, maybe that's how Americans say his name, but like Tetaroa, like it's a Hawaiian name. Pretty sure it's a Hawaiian name.
Yeah, it is.
Tetaroa McMillan. That's a very Hawaiian name. Tetaroa is how it's being said amongst commentators at the moment. And I hate that.
But obviously Travis Hunter is probably the number one wide receiver I want to see, whether they play him or not.
He's definitely the most polarizing. He's the most interesting, right? He's the most tantalizing in the sense of, is he going to play a full allotment of snaps at wide receiver, or are they going to hold him back because he's a better cornerback? It's going to be very curious. He's going to be such an enigma in the fantasy draft process, because like no one is going to know what to do with him. Someone's going to take a risk and spend like $40 on him, and he could be the wide receiver 3 in that room.
Yeah.
Or he could be like, a wide receiver 1 on the season.
Or he just comes in 3 personnel or 3 wide receivers.
Yeah, true.
So that just means he's playing less snaps, which means less opportunity for points.
He's quite big though, isn't he?
He's a dynamic wide receiver.
Like he's how big is he? He's he's what, 6? He's 6'3" and about 200 pounds. So like
that's big.
He's pretty big for a receiver. He's an outside receiver, right? So they have Brian Thomas obviously on one side. They let go of Gabe Davis. He's also he's married apparently. He's 22 years old and he's married. God damn, they start him young these days. But he's an outside receiver size. So if he's playing in three wide sets, then he's either playing in the slot or they're putting someone else on the outside in 2 wide sets. Which
I'm actually way more excited to see these second-year wide receivers. Neighbors, will Marvin Harrison come back and be good?
Oh, Marvin Harrison.
Lad McConkey, he's going to be featured heavily. Roma Dunze.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there are quite a few second-year wide receivers that could very well make a jump into that next tier.
Ricky Pearsall, he'd be the number 1 in San Fran.
Ricky Pearsall could be the number 1 in San Francisco. I'm excited to see what happens in training camp because he is on my roster. And if he's a lock to make that number 1, then Brock Purdy's got to throw it to George Kittle and somebody.
That'd be a good keeper.
Because Jawan Jennings has still not been paid either.
True, he's in a contract. I love seeing the 49ers in flux,
yeah, it's great. It's great. We do love it.
And tight ends, rookie tight ends.
So you got Colson Loveland. You have the Bears, the Colts.
Oh, that's right.
Tyler Warren went to the Jets.
Yeah, Tyler Warren went to the Colts.
Colson Loveland went to.
Who was the Rams guy?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Dynasty. Let's have a look. See, you have Tyler Warren who went to Indianapolis. Colson Loveland went to Chicago. Terrence Ferguson went to the Rams. Mason Taylor went to the Jets. Elijah Arroyo to the Seahawks. Interesting. Dynasty rankings.
All those guys. Mason, to the Jets. I think I'm more excited to see him.
Yeah, with Justin Fields throwing the ball to him.
He's only 20.
He's only 20.
Only 20.
Didn't Taylor Swift write a song about that one time?
Yeah. Loveland, Chicago, too many mouths to feed.
That's what happened last year.
Warren, even Tyler Warren, too many mouths to feed in the Colts, and you don't know who the quarterback's going to be.
No, it's Daniel Jones.
You reckon it's going to be Daniel Jones?
Yeah,
you reckon just like full like Anthony Richardson is just out?
I don't think Anthony Richardson. He needs to get better. He needs to throw the ball better, and he just hasn't done that yet. There's so much chance that Daniel Jones is a starting quarterback, and I think that's better for fantasy because between Pittman, Josh Downs. Well, now Kane's got a baby. This changes everything, folks. This has turned from a fantasy chat into a life chat because you can see Kane's baby on the screen. This is Ayla.
This is my daughter Ayla. She's 12 days old.
12 days old.
This is like one of the newest Seahawks fans in the world. Hey, darling.
I'm going to try and corrupt her into becoming a Rams fan. How funny would that be?
You are not doing that. I'm like, she's going to have every Monday of school to watch football with Dad.
I'm going to send her Rams memorabilia every year on her birthday.
Yeah, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to burn it.
Whoa, you would not. That's a gift from Uncle Sam. You would not burn Uncle Sam's gifts.
And those are the skill position rookies I'm looking forward to.
I feel like this podcast might have been slightly derailed now by the arrival of Bebe. Do you have fatherly duties to uphold?
No. She's
My
just sleeping.
Mima just was like, hey, I'm done. Can you hold her for a bit?
She just wanted to introduce everyone. She just wanted to introduce Ayla to the league.
Oh, it's nice. Everyone meet Ayla.
Hello, Ayla.
Do you take it back now?
Oh, hi, Mima.
Hello.
Well, this is exciting. This is
Okay, mister.
Oh.
I might go back out and laundry.
I mean, we're now reaching like the next phases of our lives where people become parents and start families and get more into fantasy football because, you know, it's a fun way to escape and relax and unwind. So,
Well, yeah, I'm gonna make her a really good fantasy footballer. Don't you worry.
she's got a 4-time champion to learn from, so she's got one of the best to learn from. Not me though. I'm not having any kids anytime soon, so that is all your responsibility, my friend.
Yeah, okay, back to football anyway. Defenses I want nothing a part of. The Bengals.
No. Defenses you want to play all your starters against the Bengals.
The Bengals.
Yeah. 100%, yeah.
Even they still haven't signed their first round pick. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Bengals are a fun franchise.
Just to confirm, if they don't sign him, he can go back to school and play and enter the next year's draft, and the Bengals can't select him.
Yep. I remember that.
And I don't know what, as a Bengal, like your first round pick is absolutely valuable into the building of your team. So that is just an asset gone.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you made a pick that you don't get to use at all this year, which is great. And you just don't get that player ever again. Like that first round pick is completely wasted. It's as if it never existed.
It's like you drafted Jamarcus Russell, but he actually contributed a little bit.
Gonna say Jamarcus Russell actually did stuff. He actually played some games. Yeah.
Like Josh Rosen.
Yeah, okay, he was a bust. Josh Rosen was pretty bad. Yeah, it's really interesting, that whole aspect of the draft process now, right? Where picks being signed and all the business that goes on behind it. It does feel like there's a bit of a shift in the NFL rookie landscape. When's the next collective bargaining agreement?
That's coming up in a couple years.
Yeah.
The NFL head of union also got fired in this collusion case that was coming.
Oh, the head of the
the guy that represented the players in the talks got fired because he was colluding with owners.
That's not good. I'm gonna have to read. This sounds like a bit of a conspiracy theory, but I'm gonna have to read into it.
If you watch PFT, Mike Florio, he does a bit with Phil Simms. He breaks it down pretty well.
All right, I see. Current CBA is in effect through the 2030 season, so it's 2020.
5 years.
So this is the 2020. So we've still got 5 years on the current CBA. So quite a while. Because Sam Bradford, was the last rookie. He was the last number 1 overall pick to not be on the rookie scale, on the rookie contract scale.
The contracts coming in the next 5 years are going to be ridiculous too.
Well, with the salary cap still going up and up and up and up every year.
Like it's going up like $30 million a year.
Yeah, it's because the NFL keep making ridiculous amounts of money.
And just to put that in perspective, TJ Watt signed the largest non-quarterback contract. He's getting $40 million a year being an edge rusher.
Is he the largest non-quarterback?
Yeah, he just signed a couple of days ago. He is officially the largest.
I did read that he signed. I thought it was the biggest defensive. I didn't realize it was the biggest non-quarterback contract.
It's the biggest non-quarterback, yeah. And he's coming off an injury too. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, but he's TJ Watt. Like, he's been a fucking monster for that defense.
Saying that, though, I do not know what the Steelers are doing.
I don't think the Steelers know what the Steelers are doing.
You got Aaron Rodgers. You traded away Pickens, so you've got your wide receivers at DK Metcalf and...
a bag of potato chips.
Roman Wilson, I think.
Calvin Austin.
And you also traded for Johnny Smith. So it's going to be
Oh,
DK's.
yeah.
It's going to be Rogers, DK, and Johnny Smith.
Yeah, of course, Johnny Smith. I listen to the Fantasy Footballers podcast, which I like listening to them. It's a great podcast to listen to. I think they're very entertaining. But I am quite behind on so I'm quite a few episodes behind because I just didn't listen to them. I don't listen to them as they come out. I listen to them when I'm like walking for an hour, and I'm like, cool, I got an hour. I'll put a podcast on. I have yet to get to the episode where it's like after that trade happens, so I haven't heard any of that reaction on that particular trade. And because that was essentially Jalen Ramsey and it's Jalen Ramsey for Johnny and Johnny Smith for Minka Fitzpatrick.
This is going to be the year Mike Tomlin doesn't go 500.
Yeah, yeah.
Here it is. First. Hot take.
Where did Jalen Ramsey go? Did Jalen Ramsey go to the Steelers? He
No,
did.
he's
Yeah,
with
he
the
did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, as it was essentially Johnny Smith and Jalen Ramsey for Minka Fitzpatrick and a pick of some description. I forget what
that's
was.
right. They sent Minka back to the Dolphins.
Minka went back to the Dolphins, which is where he started before they traded him to the Steelers. And Minka's been good in that defense. Like Minka Fitzpatrick is pretty good for the Steelers. So, yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the Steelers are up to there either.
You know what the Dolphins are doing either, but anyway.
No, well, the Dolphins have been. I am worried about the Dolphins as a franchise. Like, I think if they can't get back to their offensive ways of like 2 years ago, where Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle were just burning defenses left, right, and center, and I don't think they will. I don't think Mike McDonald lasts another. Mike McDaniel. Sorry.
Mike McDonald's my coach.
Yeah, I don't think. Why there are too many Mike Mix. Like,
yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Get a less white name. Fuck.
Right.
I don't think Mike McDaniels lasts another year in Miami.
I don't think so either.
The shine has worn off of the offense that he brought in a few years ago. Obviously, Tua getting concussed so almost out of the season is not good. Almost out of his career is not great. So one more big hit to Tua and one more uninspiring season at the Dolphins, and I think Mike McDaniels is done.
So who you got? You got Quinn Ewers backing up Tua now, along with Zach Wilson.
Yeah, that's right. They have a somewhat reasonable backup plan instead of Skylar Thompson and a prayer. Well, Skylar Thompson and Tyler Huntley off the Ravens practice squad.
Yeah, we'll see how they go.
I mean,
that's the Bills' division to lose, eh?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. That's Josh Allen's bitch until he decides to give it up. Like
Also, I think Ravens locked down the AFC North.
We should maybe not this episode now because we're 17. Well, we're 43 minutes in, but at some point we should do a divisional
rankings.
A divisional preview. Yeah.
We can do that.
Because you're right. There are some divisions where it's pretty obvious who's going to win, and some divisions where it's wide open, and would be really interesting to get some thoughts on that.
A lot of question marks.
Yeah. Speaking of thoughts, if you've made it this far, 1, thank you. 2, what's wrong with you? And 3, join the show. Come and have a chat with us. It's really easy. You just have to have Facebook Messenger, and we just video call you in, and then I do the rest. And then you just have to talk. In fact, Kane does most of the talking, really. That's
one of the best memes I saw this week was that Coldplay executive.
No, I don't know the Coldplay executive, Kane. Please tell me all about him.
No, not the executive. The Coldplay, the executive that got busted with his HR manager at the Coldplay concert. So it's fantasy managers, and he's hugging Kyle Pitts again. Do I do this to myself for another Kyle Pitts season? You've taken the Kyle Pitts copium before, haven't you?
Twice. Twice.
Yeah.
I think I drafted him his rookie season, and then I kept him.
You should do it again.
I think. I have to double check that now
Is
because
this the year?
I definitely did go. I definitely did drink from the Kyle Pitts well. now I have to. So he's in his 5th year, right? No, 4th year. He's in his 4th year.
Yeah, his 4th year.
So 2024, 3. So 2022 is his first year. Show 4th. Okay, now I have to. Where am I? Yes, of course. Yeah, Pits of Rage. Yes, I drafted him as a rookie. And yeah, he was. Where is he? He was questionable. Does it say what I drafted him for that year? Apparently $14 is what I drafted him for as a
It's
rookie.
not for a tight end.
But he was fairly injured. Was he injured the entire back end of last season?
Well, they just didn't use him at all as well.
Well, it looks like he missed weeks 12 through 18 based on the game log that I'm looking at, but I don't know if that's... But yeah, there you go. Yes, I drafted Carl Pitts the year he was a rookie, and then I kept him into year 2 thinking it would get better, and then it didn't. So that's fun.
I think you should do it again. That would be funny.
No, I'm not going back. Well, if he's $3, if he's $3,
Hey, everyone's available at value, right?
everyone's got a price.
Everyone's got a price.
Everybody has a price. I don't want to draft Christian McCaffrey, but if he goes for $30, I am taking that risk.
Chris McCaffrey's not going for $30.
No, he's not. But like, there is a risk baked into there is a risk baked into Christian McCaffrey, and that risk has to be reflected in the price. If he goes for over 60, like, I get it because he's CMC, and if he has a healthy season, he's the RB1 on the season. He is the top scoring player in fantasy if he's healthy in that team. But that is such a big if now. That's such a big if, and you can't pay for the potential. Like, I will pay $80 for Bijan because Bijan has been healthy. It's his 2nd year in the league, and he has a better offense now. He has a better grasp on the offense. I will pay $80 for Bijan. I will not pay close to that for Christian McCaffrey.
We pay $8 for Saquon.
It's a really tough question because, yes, he has a proven. Wow. He has his rookie.
The only thing with Saquon, more mouths to feed on the Eagles.
Saquon has his
And the tush push at the 1.
Let me finish. Saquon has his rookie year and last year as his 2 really good fantasy seasons. Right? In between, there's been injuries and ineffectiveness the rest of the time. He got this contract from the Eagles. It was a 1 year deal, 2 year deal, 2 year deal from the Eagles, right?
He got an extension as well.
He signed an extension. It's essentially the same offense, so it should be okay. But he had like close to 400 touches last year.
Pretty effective with those touches, though.
He was. He didn't catch as many passes as as some of the other guys that are at the top of the list. Like, he won't catch as many passes as Bijan. He won't catch as many passes as a healthy CMC. Because Jalen Hurts runs the ball, and he won't score as many touchdowns. Like, the breakaway touchdowns, the big runs were there, but I think he regresses a bit this year. I wouldn't draft him for 80. I'd draft him for 65, 70, but I don't think he's not an $80 guy for me.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Some other funny things that are happening in the NFL. Donald Trump wanting to change the Commanders' name back to the Redskins. That's hilarious. Politics and football.
Lord help us. Isn't he the one who, when Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee at the anthem, he wanted to keep politics out of sport?
I don't know. He said he should be arrested or some shit. But also, I think he was saying if they don't change the name back to the Redskins, he's not going to improve the new stadium development in Washington, D.C., which is really funny. What a guy!
This can't be real life.
Oh my god! This is the top. This is one of the top issues for the U.S. government. Change the Redskins name.
This can't be real life. Where a president, the U.S. sitting president, is trying to get involved and turn these teams, turn the clock back to the 1950s.
You know, it's gonna be so fun. Move the Rams back to St. Louis, guys. We need to move the Rams back
No.
to St. Louis.
No, you moved them back to Arizona.
We need to move the Cardinals back to Chicago, and we
Because
need to move the Colts back to Baltimore.
the LA Rams, well, they were in LA, so yes, they're LA, St. Louis, but before the St. Louis, they were in LA again, and then I think once upon a time it was either, they go way back. Like the Rams as a franchise goes so far back. I think I can't remember if it goes back to Arizona. Actually, I think I was just talking shit there, but no, just how have we gotten to this point? How has the United States of America gotten to this point? It's absolutely insane. I hope he doesn't step.
You know what?
anything dumb.
I've been saying this all along. If he ruins my fantasy season, I'm going to be more upset than I am right now.
You better hope he doesn't hear that, or else he won't let you into the country.
All right, guys. Fantasy football tariffed.
Speaking of total sidetrack, but Australian beef, more Australian beef is going into the States now.
Oh, that's good for Australia.
Well, it's also being tariffed higher, which is why beef is getting more expensive in the US.
Where's the American beef going?
I don't know, but not to US shelves apparently.
Okay.
There's a Chris Kohler. Kohler spelled Kohler. I find him on YouTube. He is so funny and so on point with like the economic situations in the world. It's disgustingly, ironically brilliant.
Can he help you with your economic situation?
Like me personally?
Yeah, your unemployment.
Oh no, that's a Wellington job market. That's after National gutted all the government jobs out of the city over the last 18 months.
Oh, they got doged.
They did, yeah. Essentially, yeah. Wellington did essentially get doged. So many government jobs have been cut back government spending. It's affected hospitality. It's affected tourism. It's affected business in general. Lots of businesses are just closing down or changing their hours because the one thing that has stayed consistent, the breweries are still open.
Yeah, go to the Wellington breweries.
Yeah, the breweries have been pretty consistent throughout the
That's
whole
where you need to get a job, Sam. One of these breweries.
Yeah, it's a good point actually. I would like a job at a brewery. I should go down and have a chat with them. No one's hiring. No one's hiring at the moment. I'm trying to apply for two bus driving jobs, and even the transit work. Who they are always hiring. They've taken 3 weeks.
Australia.
Well, that would be if I wasn't in a band and on tour, then I would be in Australia working right now.
Move across the pond.
I mean, you know what they say. When a New Zealander moves to Australia, it raises the IQ of both countries.
I can get around that.
Actually, yeah, your one. When you moved, it went the opposite way.
Rude.
Love you, Kane.
Anyway, Sam, should we do some final thoughts?
Yeah, let's do some final thoughts. This one's been a bit of a just a fun chat and a catch up, and a little reminder. I guess my final thoughts are, even though we're still 2 months away, anything is possible. And I think
we're close to. It's nearly a month away from the draft. It's like 40 days.
Good point, actually. We're not even 2 months. We're 6 weeks away, really. 5 weeks.
Yeah. Training camp goes back into players have started to report to training camp.
Yeah. So as of this Friday, I think it's 6 weeks. Before...
Dude, the Hall of Fame game is on next week.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 weeks on Friday, before that season opener.
Yeah, but we have actual NFL teams playing for. It's the Hall of Fame game.
I was gonna say I wouldn't say actual NFL, but I guess NFL teams. You're right, actual NFL teams playing
next week.
Yeah, right. It's pretty wild. We're back.
Yeah, exciting.
Football is so back.
Oh my gosh, and I have 5 months off to watch it all. It's so amazing.
5 months pay. What's your? Was it like 80% paid or something?
I'm still paying rent, but after rent, I'm still getting $500 a week for raising a baby.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
This is from your employer?
Yep.
Fuck, that's not bad.
Thank you, Hamo.
That's more than I get from the New Zealand government being unemployed.
I know. Have a baby.
No. No. No.
That was quick.
No. I also need to have a really good employer to then have a baby and get that kind of, because like 5 months parental leave, like that's insane from your employer. That's insane. That's unheard of. That's not.
Yeah.
That,
Oh
that-
man, I
that's-
can't. I love my employer. Like they've supported me so much, and
Yeah, that's
well, yeah, I've got nothing wrong to say about mine.
it's a really good company policy right there, and I'm really happy for
Love
you.
my job
And
too.
I have tried to entertain the idea a couple times, but I think I need to get an Australian license of some description before I think your employers would, well, your like the transport division would take hiring me seriously.
I think just make the leap, bro. Like I think your salary will go up like nearly 1.5 just by moving over.
There's no question, Kane. Katie's working in Victoria and she is earning penal rates. On Sunday she earns $60 an hour. Australian. That's double what we make in New Zealand.
Yeah, come here, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
brother,
Uncle, come over, brother. You
What,
got
brother?
a little niece to look after now too.
Oh, look after. Oh, is that why I'm moving to Australia, eh? To be
Yeah, we're watching football together.
be a free babysitter, eh?
Yep. Well, we'll both have Mondays off and watch football. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, just hanging out, cooking bacon and eggs, and watching football on a Monday.
This sounds good to me.
Oh, don't you have to get up at like 3 a.m. for the early games though?
Yeah, it's right there.
Mind you, she wakes up at 3 a.m. anyway, so. 3 a.m. It's so early. It's gross. But yeah, we look at that. We are 5 weeks away from real football. That's very exciting. A lot can still happen between now and then, so I will make sure to edit this video in certain ways so that I don't know who's keeping who. I don't accidentally show off who has listed the keeper. But those are going to change. Again, we don't even have values on our keepers.
But they're not even set yet. Keepers are set 24 hours before the draft.
Yeah, so again, we will get values closer to the time after that last preseason game and give you some time to think about that and set them. And then, 24 hours before the draft, once we set the draft time, so I'll put a poll in the chat. I'll do this all tomorrow morning because it's now...
I'll put all the questions up as well.
Yeah, it's now 20 to midnight in New Zealand, so I'm going to go the fuck to sleep. But tomorrow morning, I will do all of these things. Unless you want to do them.
Oh, well, I got nothing to do as well.
So if you feel like putting some polls up and whatnot, and sending some messages and be my guest. But otherwise, I'll do them tomorrow.
All right, sweet. Sounds good.
Do you have any final thoughts, Kane?
It's good to see you, and I'm looking forward to the Hall of Fame game. And let's do a divisional like rundown at some point soon.
Let's. I'd just like to say, last thing, you look like Cooper Cup.
Yes, that's exactly the look I was going for. My little Cooper Cup.
Cooper Kane? Kane a Cup?
My little Cooper Cup.
Kane's little Cooper Cup. Not my little Cooper Cup anymore because he's gone. He's not a Ram. He's a Seahawk. Have fun with the Twilight years, Kane.
Sure.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for watching if you're on YouTube. Thanks for listening if you're on SoundCloud. Make sure to like and subscribe. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm an influencer. Don't like and subscribe. I don't care. Just watch and talk to us in the chat and have a great day.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.